Today's scope is that I'm going to cover is as such, location, the site, a little bit about the master plan growth story. And for those consumer and attendees who are here, this session is actually a part 2 session, where the part 1, we actually went through the 10 analysis for what an investor would likely want to consider. Today, we focus more on the architectural concept and the inspiration. I will still be covering a little bit about certain insights about this development along the way. Like for instance, the number 2, the rarity of this integrated transport hub mixed development in terms of facts and figures. Number 3, who are the developers? Who are the architects? Who are the landscape architects? And as well as the builder. And the concept, the functional plan, is it functional? Is it usable? Appliances, sanitary wares, fittings, the design inspiration for the different type of units, the landscaping, all right, and how does it impact our lifestyle within the project, and a little bit about the rental comparison analysis for those who wanted to rent it out at later stage, and most importantly, price. Yeah, capital appreciation are there. So I'll touch on all this today. Okay, location. Okay, it is along Pasir Ris 8, an integrated transport hub. It is a terminology used by the LTA. Okay, to fulfill this, you need to have an MRT, you need to have an aircon bus interchange, and more. But for Pasir Ris 8, it's even more than the integrated transport hub. It also has the polyclinic, it also has the Pasir Ris town park that's just right beside it, as well as the town plaza. And the uniqueness about this particular location, for those who get to be very familiar in that location, you get to see there's a direct link to the nature, Pasir Ris Park and the beach. In addition to that, there's also a white sand mall and also a library at the doorsteps. I think for parents like myself, I got 3 kids. I think being near library is important to me if we want to cultivate good habits for our children, because very easily we can just go down, pick up the books and return the books. Okay, let's fly into that very development for a few minutes. Let me bring you there. Right, this is the whole site area here. So generally, to familiarize yourself about the orientation and facing, which subsequently the agent would probably go through with you on the unit selection analysis. You probably need to know a little bit about the boundary. Say for instance, towards the south, this is the actual site. Towards the south is Pasir Ris Central. This is Pasir Ris Drive 8. And in front of it is Pasir Ris Drive 3. Yeah. So generally facing towards the north, just take note, you'll be facing towards the park. As well as, if I were to zoom out a little, facing towards the north, you'll be facing towards the park, beach, and the sea. Yeah. So as you can see from here, right, it is a big Pasir Ris Park, very big. As you can see from this cursor here, to the left, to the right, it's about 2.4 kilometer perimeter. For guys, you know, we run IPPT 6 round the stadium, so it's that long. So it is an amazing recreational facilities, very near to the nature. Nature is almost at the doorsteps. Yeah. And of course, it's flanked by these 2 riverway. We call it the Sungai Api-Api and also Sungai Tampines. So generally, this will give you a feel. So if I were to expand out a little, where is white sand? Okay, white sand is over here. Library is over here. Bus interchange. So as you can see from one important thing, for this particular development, it's also near to this very wonderful, we call it the Pasir Ris Town Park. And for those who like to prawn, okay, like to fish, you already start to see all these family activities that's all within your doorsteps. The Pasir Ris Central, we call it Sport Center for those sport enthusiasts, as well as Pasir Ris Central, we call it Hawker Center. So it's all at one stop. Okay, just take note, there will be a big mall. Okay, it's a big mall because it's 2 times the size of white sand. 2 times the white sand. 2 times the size of white sand at this side area here. So it's amazing. All right. So it's very convenient. So if I were to zoom out a little, okay, zoomed out just a little, towards the south, if you're facing towards the south, you get to see this Tampines Eco green. So this is towards the south, yeah. So it give you a feel that it's actually very near to few big gardens. If I go further a little bit, just further, you'll get to see this is where Pasir Ris 8 is. And just a short drive, you'll arrive at this Bedok Reservoir Park. Yeah, it's very near to the nature. It's right smack at the heart. So when we communicated at epicenter, it is really at the epicenter. It's right at the heart of Pasir Ris town. Okay, so this is the location. Okay, share a little bit about the insight on the master plan. Yeah, it's very important to share about a little bit about this master plan. So if I were to zoom out a little on this master plan, if you were to draw the, let me do this live for you. Okay, small little insight today. Of course, I'm not going to cover very detailed in the analysis, but worth take notice if you realize there is this few plot of land here in front, which I'll show you in a static image later. These are all potential government land sales. All right. So when the government land sales, if in the future it sell for higher price, it becomes one potential exit plan for all of you if you want to. Yeah. So let me go back to the slides now. So this is okay. This is a static plan. Currently, there is this HDB Coastal Grove. This is plot 1, plot 2, plot 3, plot 4. So potentially all this area here, these are all zone private condominium. Yep. So potential exit plan for potential investor, if you hold for at least a longer term, would be either plot 1, plot 2, plot 3, or plot 4. When the land is being bid at a higher price, that is where you may want to think about exit to actualize the profit. So this one potential plan. All right. So you're looking into this Google Earth, you get to see there's very strong potential tenant as well. All right, in this particular location. Okay, the site area is about 38,000 square meter, about 409 square foot. It is a huge site. The interesting part is there's only 487 units. Very rare. Okay, this development is 99-year lease. Good news. It is going to start at July 2021. Yes, it's now 0H. Yeah, integrated with residential, commercial, town plaza, bus interchange, aircon, polyclinic, 487, 60%. Later I'll go into the details. 60% are the 1 and the 2 bedrooms, and the remaining are the bigger units. Okay, the land cost is about 684. If you remove the public facilities, the effective land cost is about 840. We have a land cost advantage. Just remember 840. Okay, this number. All right, and the target launch is, the target preview is 10 July. All right, 10 July. Okay, a little bit more. There are 7 blocks in total. Block 8, 10. Let me shift the bar. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Yeah. So for 8, 10, and 20, 7 story. 12, 14, 16, 18, 8 story. And for the residential block, it starts at level 4 onward. Later, I'll show you the cross section. All right. Level 3 is actually residential car parking. Yeah. 487 units, 414 car parking lots. Based on experience, is usually more than enough. Because for integrated development where there's MRT directly, usually based on experiences and based on the government experiences, the 1-bedder and 2-bedder, usually there's a proportion, quite a huge proportion that don't drive. Yeah. So optimization of the car parking is important. And 9 numbers of lifts in total. Just remember there's 1 number for each block, so total 7. There's 1 more facing towards Pasir Ris 8. Yeah. And 1 more that's adjacent to the east-west line MRT station. So it's very easily for you to accessible directly to the MRT. The refuse system is pneumatic waste conveyance system. Okay, these are the breakdown. 1-bedder, 517 to 538 square foot. I've personally seen the show flat. Later I'll run you through. 710 to 829. This is the 2-bedder. And the 3-bedder, I want to highlight some of the key differences compared to other OCR project. If you realize, the size is very decent. For 3 bedrooms all the way up to 1302. Generally, to give you a sensing, for the recent launches for the OCR, some of the OCR at 1302 such sizes, right, is already a 4-bedroom. Whereas for this particular development, functionality, spacious, being spacious is one of the key advantage for this particular project. As you are aware, more of us are now working from home. So the demand for large home now become more relevant. So 4-bedder is about 1464 square foot to 1550 square foot. Total, this is the breakdown, 92,219, all the way add up to 487. Yep. Okay, one particular note you may want to take into consideration. This particular development is very interesting. It's dual envelope, meaning it has to pass the first test. They call it the concept proposal by the government. In this case, the HDB will scrutinize the plan. So it needs to be seamlessly integrated with all the amenities, okay, and well-designed public spaces. It has to fulfill that before the government consider price. So what does that mean to consumer like you and me? It means they already passed the first very stringent test, right? So it means once we get a product, we will be assured to stay in such kind of living. Okay, very quickly, in a nutshell, master plan. There's a huge thick document for you to read out if you are available. If you are free. But generally, in a nutshell, just remember the 4 key points. Okay, the whole town center will be refreshed. Yeah. So in fact, we are now doing that already under transformation. Mixed use development with bus interchange, town plaza, heritage garden. We are all doing it under transformation now. Okay, the whole nature living will be revitalized. Like for example, the Pasir Ris Park Beach, Pasir Ris Town Park. There will be in front, there will be new housing developments. So realize in the master plan I showed you earlier on, it is currently zone residential. So in future, there will be even more exciting plan over there. The community spaces like activities, vibrancy, all this malls will be enhanced, park will be upgraded, and neighborhood center will also be improved. And the Pasir Ris Go, what is this all about? Okay, if you analyze the Pasir Ris town, right, it is one of the, we call it greenest town, okay, in Singapore, greenest town. It's very near to the nature, huge area of nature. The blue, the brown is the beach, and also the green. So I want to maintain this character, yeah? There will be a spine, okay, a central, we call it a central greenway that link to all the keynotes, right smack to the Pasir Ris 8, where our location is, all the way smack to the nature, yeah? And it's flanked by 2 river way and also nature way. See that? It is at a very epicenter at the center. Rarity to this particular this development. So a picture speaks 1,000 words. A video speaks 1,000 pictures. So let me stop this.
Meets nature. Pasir Ris town will be rejuvenated under 4 key aspects: town center refreshed, nature living revitalized, community spaces alive, and Pasir Ris Go. The key community spaces within Pasir Ris, namely the community mall, neighborhood parks, and neighborhood centers such as Elias Mall, will be rejuvenated with more facilities and community spaces for residents to enjoy. Walking and cycling experience will be enhanced via the 3 key connections: the Central Greenway, the Riverways, and the Natureways, where pocket parks with thematic landscaping will also be introduced along these key routes. Residents can look forward to a rejuvenated town center with a new mixed commercial and residential development integrated with a bus interchange and MRT station. A town plaza with heritage garden will also be provided to serve as a community node in the heart of the town. The Central Greenway will be introduced and integrated with a mixed-use development in the town center, providing a direct connection to Pasir Ris Park. It will extend and integrate with the future housing developments and facilities, bringing the community to a welcoming plaza space before leading into Pasir Ris Park. New facilities and recreational options are also in store under the plans for Pasir Ris Parks and Beach. Residents can look forward to a rejuvenated town centre with new facilities, enhanced Pasir Ris Parks and Beach with new housing introduced, more vibrant community spaces, as well as a better walking and cycling experience within Pasir Ris.
Okay, in a nutshell, these are the improvements in the master plan that will happen in Pasir Ris Park. Yeah. Okay, very quickly, Rarity. Okay, for potential investment or even for homestay residents, Rarity can preserve value. To understand this concept, I always like to use this in the desert. Is water rare and limited? Think about it. In the desert, is water rare and limited? So, if water is rare and limited in desert, it has a preservation of value. So in Singapore, we ask ourselves this question: integrated transport hub mixed development, is it rare and limited? To understand whether is it rare and limited, make a guess, internal guess, okay? Whether it's about 50% of the overall stock, 10% of the overall stock, 5% of the overall stock, or about 2%. Think about it, okay? So let's take a look at the answer. Okay, before we go into the answer, let's take a look at the LTA definition of integrated transport hub. So to qualify as the integrated transport hub, you need to be fully aircon for the bus interchange. As you can see from my cursor here, you need to be seamlessly connected to the MRT station. And you must have commercial developments. So we realize we fulfill even more than the integrated transport hub, because we have all these three definitions, plus we also have residential component, we have polyclinic, we have town plaza, we have hawker center, etc., etc., etc. So it's very rare. Yeah. So if you were to use the URA supply later, when I show you, recently for this particular article, there's the largest integrated transport hub that's just opened, Woodland. So you got the bus interchange, you got MRT. So temporarily there isn't a residential that connect to this. Probably in the future, we are going to see this maybe in the near future, right? But for now, is to let you see the facts and figures a little. After this, take a look at these images. That is the kind of lifestyle we'll be living at Pasir Ris 8. Staying at this residence, coming down for little shopping, taking an MRT to work, or bus, air conditioned, convenient, town plaza for us to bond, for good friends and family members to bond. And the amazing part is, Pasir Ris Park is not just the east-west line. It is also a cross-island line. There's a 980 million being pumped into it. 980 million. Okay, it's about 1B, about 1B. Under transformation, haven't yet completed. So there's another exit plan number 2. Okay, for those who also want to own stay, at the same time want to have a plan, very clear plan when you exit, you can actualize your profit. So this will be at B2. Later I'll show you the cross section. Okay, bus and this is the interchange that we mentioned. And to give you a sense about how big is 35,000 square meter, it is about 2 times the size bigger than the white sand. 2 times. So if for those who went to the white sand before, it's 2 times the size. All right. Okay, if you look at this data, as at first quarter 2021, the total number of completed private non-landed units, excluding EC, we exclude the EC. For this color legend, integrated transport hub mixed development, including Pasir Ris 8, correct, is at June 2021. So this is all integrated transport hub. Bedok Residences, Campus, Hillian Residences, North Park, Sengkang Grand, the Centuries, the Woodley Residences, and Pasir Ris is number 8. Yes, you're right. In the whole of Singapore, right, there's only 8 development. And in the first part of consumer seminar, for those who follow through, you realize that all this all earn money. Yeah, using the facts and figures from the URA big data. Yeah, you can get all these statistics from, you can request all these statistics from your salesperson if you want to, because all are raw data extracted from the URA. That one is part 1. But today I'm not going to cover all this same thing again. All right. So if you were to use this whole 8 development add up together, it's about 5029. Yeah, maybe you can buy 4D. Yeah, as of now it's 5029. All right. If you include Pasir Ris 8, if you didn't include Pasir Ris, it will be even lower. The total percentage is 1.65%. If you include the EC that subsequently turned to become private condo after 5 years or 10 years, after 10 years you privatize, the percentage is even lower. It's about 1.5%. Generally, in short, rarity is very rare. It's about 2%. It's below 2%. Yeah. So when something is rare, remember, water in the desert. So you're owning something like that. So going forward, not necessarily there might be supply that there may be owner who want to sell because very rare. Okay. And all the more there's only 487 units, so to speak. Because the convenience, okay, the convenience provided essence of living. The essence of living in saving a lot of time. And our time can be better used to spend with our family, with our loved one. Alright? Okay, exit plan, remember I mentioned. Imagine this, if your neighbor, right? If your neighbor suddenly just beside you, alright, there's 980 million that's being invested, what will happen to your value? So it's very simple concept. So if my neighbor renovated 980 million, what will happen to my value? Naturally, it will help me to become appreciated because the whole land area, the whole amenities become better improved. So 980 million to be completed in 2030. As you can see from here, this is the article from Business, from the Straits Times, 27 April 2021. Right? So this will be the Cross Island Line. It makes the whole location a lot more connected. Right? A lot more connected. So this is our minister. So this is the Punggol. Become more connected. It's nearer to Pasir Ris. So from Bright Hill all the way to Pasir Ris. So this is the interview. So 2030 will become another second exit plan. Okay, thirdly, let's take a look at the developers. Okay, the developers is important because we want to make sure that whatever we invest in, we can get quality product. Yeah. Okay, who is this developer? The developer is All Green. All Green is owned by this billionaire. Okay, Robert Kwok, 12.6 billion. And Robert Kwok owns Kwok Group. Kwok Group owns All Green. So to think in simple terms, whenever we think about UOB, we think about Wee Chow Yao. Yeah, we think about Kwok Group, we think about Robert Kwok. All right, Robert Kwok. So we have a very reputable developer. Okay, Carry Properties and All Greens owned by Kwok Group, by Robert Kwok, to build this particular development. And it won many awards. Like for example, this FIACI Award. Okay, this FIACI Awards is only awarded for those projects that best embodies excellence in all real estate discipline. Much more than just a beauty contest. It also represents a project that are cut above the rest. So you know that developer is the one that's very same developer that's building this Pasir Ris 8. So this is the whole laundry list of awards that All Greens has gotten. Yeah. So these are the projects. For those who didn't know, Great World City is by All Green. Okay, why I tell you Great World City? If for those who visited Great World City or haven't, I urge all of you to go and take a look. Okay, because the Great World City is managed by All Green, and this new additional mall that's 2 times the size of White Sand will also be managed by All Green. So if you go to the Great World City and you're happy with their experiences, you are having the atas living, bringing you all the way, the atas living all the way down to the OCR, just at your doorstep. In fact, you just take the lift all the way down. So later I'll show you where the lift is, where you can go all the way down. Amazing, you already reach the big mall, right? The big mall. Okay, so All Green has been very reputable to do high-end developments. Bukit Timah Collection, Royal Green, Sky Suite at Anson at Tanjong Pagar. So they are reputable to do all this high-end development. So in their blood, you realize that later when you go through the appliances, it's all premium appliances. Yeah, for even an OCR location, outside central location. Okay, who is the architect? Award-winning architect, DCA architect. So it's an award-winning architect. Let's take a look at architect a little. Okay, generally in a nutshell, this architect established in 1996. So many years of experiences. Okay, almost close to 3 decades of experiences. Yeah. Let's take a look at the some of the projects that you're familiar with. The maybe you are familiar with, okay? Bedok Residences is by DCA. Marina Bay Residences is by DCA. Reflection at Keppel Bay is by DCA. Chorus at Keppel Bay is also by DCA. Yeah? Okay, these are the numerous awards since 2021. Okay, all the way in the past recent. These are all the awards. You name it, they have it. DCA, right? So as these are the awards that garnered by the very award-winning architect. So this is the very architect that's going to that design Pasir Ris. So it's no wonder they are being shortlisted by the HDB. Yeah, remember HDB need to fulfill the 2 tender envelope. So as I scroll down, you realize there's a lot of awards. Okay, a lot of awards that this. So we are having a very heavyweight architect designing, very heavyweight architect designing Pasir Ris 8. Yeah, so numerous award. Yeah, numerous award all the way. Okay, how about the landscaping? So now we're talking about landscaping, the soft side. Okay, landscaping is Shima. Okay, who is Shima? Shima is an award-winning architect as well. So we realize it's really no kidding for this particular development. In a layman's term, it could be said as we are paying a Casio price, but we are enjoying a Rolex feel. Yeah, Rolex feel. So let's take a look at Shima. Who is Shima? Okay, Shima is an award-winning architect who believe, all right, who believe. This is their philosophy, who believe in creating spaces where people enjoy. They want the residents to enjoy, to feel related, to feel belong, and they want to transform the space, all right, to the fullest, that one can really enjoy life and joy. Okay, this is something that the architect believes. So it's not just building features, yeah, it's building relations. So that is the kind of landscaping design that they want to achieve. So some of the awards that they gotten, as you can see from here, picture speaks 1,000 words. It connects, it relates, it brings us back to the nature. It wants the nature to harmonize with the architectural. So this is the kind of landscaping, all right, that landscape designer that we have, who wants not just local awards, but international awards. Yeah, as you can see from here, International Property Awards, Asia Awards, etc. All this. So we are having this. Not only that, builders. Are builders important? Builders are equally important. So in short, we have amazing award-winning teams that design Pasir Ris 8. So this award-winning builders, Wahab. This Wahab is since 1940s. So it's almost 8 decades. Almost 8 decades of experiences. Right? 8 decades of experiences. The awards, if I were to list here, is super long. 488 awards till date. 488. So we have this particular builder, okay, that's going to build our Pasir Ris 8. Okay, take a look at the some of the track records that he have. Marina Bay. What is this project? The Leiden. Right? The Leiden. This is right smack at the 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐫 9. And this is Leiden Residences. Alright, so we have this super heavyweight builder that's going to build Pasir Ris 8 for us. Okay, because they're being engaged by the super heavyweight developer, All Green and Carry Properties. Yeah, so these are the projects. Take a look, the projects that they have completed. Marina Bay Residences, you probably know. Leiden Residences, 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐫 9, etc., etc. So you name it, they have it. So in short, we are having a very nice Pasir Ris 8 being curated by 4 masterminds. Okay, I want you to visualize this picture as accents of living. Accents of living. B2, you access to Cross Island Line. Okay, MRT, for you to Bonds, Town Plaza, reading habits. You can start doing your shopping, and you can enjoy a nice cyclist, pedestrian walk with your families directly to the park. Hawker centers to have a nice, affordable meals. And Papa, Mama, Akong, Ama and our toddlers sometimes may need some healthcare need. It's just at the doorsteps. For those sport enthusiasts, just go over and enjoy the sports to keep fit. As well as, in addition to the 2 times Storey Mall, right? 2 times White Sand Mall, we also got another White Sand Mall for you to enjoy. Yeah? Ample malls for you to enjoy. This is Pasir Ris 8. Alright? This is the architectural concepts, the Pasir Ris 8. Okay, I want you to see this. I'm touching on the architectural concept right now. Okay, this is deck 4. Okay, the main gist of it is to harmonize the nature with the architectural form and to create spaces that bonds everyone together. Okay, the main idea, the main theme later when I go through, you'll realize that it's very coastal sea theme because Pasir Ris Park is very near to the coast, very near to the beach and the sands. Okay, beach, sands, seas, and the greens. So they are bring all these elements into the whole Pasir Ris 8. All right. So what is the architectural concept? So as you can see from this architectural concept, the site location being very near to it, they draw the inspiration why they call it Pasir Ris 8 because there's a lot of roots. Okay, they want to remember, which is the Pasir Ris 8. So they name after this route name, Pasir Ris 8, right? Because this name is significant. Okay, it's significant to bring the historical roots, okay, into this very building because it's at the epicenter of the Pasir Ris town. All right. So take a look at this picture here. Where are all the blocks from? Okay, we don't have all. I wouldn't say we have 100% information, but whatever we have, we have, all will be shared so that you can make informed decision. So where are all the blocks will be arranged? Share with you a little bit about the area distribution. Okay, the area distribution is such that there are, remember, 7 blocks. To take Q, this is Pasir Ris 8. You'll be aligned in this way. You'll tuck all the way to Pasir Ris 8. So as to relieve huge spaces here. Okay, huge spaces here for the greens and the blues to cascade down to the ground level. Yeah, because they want to integrate with the nature. So generally, that is how the area distribution is. So to take reference, this is Pasir Ris 3. Remember I mentioned this is towards the park. Okay, towards the park and towards the sea. Share with you more on the details shortly. Okay, take a look at the spaces. For the residential component, it's about 42,000 square meter. Okay, starting from level 3 to level 11. B2 all the way to L2. Yes, you're not wrong. 4-story, it spans 4-story. Retail spaces, about 35,000 square meter. Okay, and a large bus interchange, town plaza, 4,000 square meter, and a very huge size polyclinic, 6,800. Childcare center, 1,000 square meter, and a MINDEF Todo. Right? So that will be the area distribution for Pasir Ris 8. Okay, so let's take a look at this cross section so that you can better visualize. Okay, from 3rd level onward for residents, you'll park your car at 3rd level. Okay, you drive your car. Later, I'll show you where's the ingress and outgress. You park your car at 3rd level. So that is the residential car parking. And once you park your car, you go to respective car park. You take a lift all the way up to 4th floor to 11th floor. Right? 4th floor to 11th floor. Generally, 10th floor up can see sea view for those who like to see sea view. But take note, we don't focus on selling, developer don't focus on selling sea view. It is selling total concept. Okay, integrated transport hub mixed development. Yeah. And as you can see from here, let's take a look at, this is the residential component. How about the retail component? Okay, the retail component, if you look at the retail, spanning from basement 2, basement 1, level 1, 1M, I consider 1 level. Okay, but 1M, you can actually consider 2 level already. Right? 2nd floor is also retail. You realize it's about 4 to 5 level of retail space, directly linked from a residential unit all the way down. The interesting part, later I'll share with you the analysis. They are so detailed that you would have security and at the same time enjoy security and at the same time the seamless enjoyment towards the public spaces like retail, transport, okay, without compromising your security. All right. So show you further. Town Plaza is at this level 1. Polyclinic is level 1 and level 2. And bus interchange is at level 1. All the way down, remember 980 million being spent. 980 million, almost 1 billion. 1 billion. 190 behind. Okay, it will be all the way down to the basement 2. Okay, so you go to the basement 2, you arrive at the cross island line. Right? So that is the cross section. And how are the blocks being arranged? It will be arranged with reference from Pasir Ris 3 here. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 block here. All right. Okay. The overall theme focus on coaster. Remember, I want you to take a look at the images here. So you realize that the theme is all about such images: airy, lights. Okay, they want to be airy. They want to be lights, green. All right, green. So they want it to be all this theme that's bring back to Pasir Ris 8. Right. So the design concept, they wanted to create this urban edge. So how to create this urban edge and at the same time seamlessly connect to all the natures, to bring the natures back to the Pasir Ris 8. They tuck all the nice block towards this called the urban edge, towards the Pasir Ris 8. And at the same time, they created 5 important zones. Okay, they created 5 important zones which I'll go into details. And each 5 important zones, each has its own theme. And by tucking these 7 blocks towards the Pasir Ris 8 where it is rooted, because Pasir Ris 8, remember Pasir Ris Drive 8, which is rooted, they relieve a huge spaces towards the south, towards this area here, as you can see in my pointer, to create the large oases of, they call it green oases, and we call it the terracing green at layered level. So if I were to cut a cross section, right, you get to see this urban edge, you get to see this green oasis, and it will cascade down, the landscaping cascade very nicely down all the way to the level 1. All the way to the level 1. So from level 1, you look up, it's amazing development. All right, it's amazing. And from the top, you look down, it's amazing. Okay, the overall lifestyle here, whole team here, and the whole team here, all rhymes towards the coaster theme. All right, even all the way down to the units. Later, I'm going to show you. So now this is a 3-dimension model. The 3-dimension model whereby you get to see 2018. Okay, here is a Pasir Ris 3. All right, and here is Pasir Ris 8. So you get to see these 7 blocks together. These are the 7 blocks, as you can see my pointers. So these are all the important 5 zones. All right, all the important 5 zones integrating as one. Okay, nature harmonizing with the architecture, so that they can create spaces that bonds, spaces for families to enjoy. All right, so that is the very main aim of the Shima, as well as the architect, DCA architect. Okay, especially for family members like myself, I got 3 kids. Security is important, and also at the same time, if I were to drive, I want to make sure that the traffic is reduced to the minimum. So it's very well thought out. All right, very well thought out. I want to show you the vehicular ingress and outgress. So follow my pointer a little. As you can see, this brown, they call it cream color. Okay, the commercial will be entering from here. All right, Pasir Ris Central will be entering from this Pasir Ris Central. Yeah. So, and for the residential will be entering from the Pasir Ris 8. Yeah, Pasir Ris 8. So this is the residential component. You go into the ramp and up you go. You hit the 3rd level where the guardhouse is there. All right. So as you can see from here, this is the Pasir Ris. This is the bus interchange. We call it a contingency bus interchange. And this is the bus interchange ingress and outgress via the Pasir Ris 3. Yeah, via the Pasir Ris 3. And the color zone, as you can see, this is a nice, huge town plaza. It's integrated town plaza. And this whole area here, the brown color is the bus interchange. And as you can see from this green color here is a nice spine. Remember the central green way, direct link to the Pasir Ris town park. So in short, it is very well thought out. Okay, all at different location to ensure that there is a very easy ingress and outgress. Okay, for the different components. Yeah. So let's take a look at the pedestrian, the commuter circulation. Okay, the commuter circulation, the pedestrian circulation. Okay, when you come out from the MRT, Pasir Ris MRT, you are easily connected to the mall, to the town plaza. You are easily connected to this. We call it the through block link. Okay, the through block link is all the way you hit a new bus stop. Okay, very convenient. And as you can see from here, it comes with a sheltered cover walk link. So even if you rain or shine, there's this cover walk link to protect ourselves. Yeah, cover walk link. As from this pedestrian walk, you get to see there's this polyclinic lift lobby up. There's also a true covered link walkway to the integrated bus interchange. Very convenient, very easily for you to reach from one point to another, okay, by commuters. You saw the green color route. So in short, very convenient, okay. It is easily well thought of, okay, covered, and you can travel from one point to another point easily. Okay, how about cycling? I think for those who like to cycle, like myself, I like to cycle. I bring along my 3 kids. Okay, sometimes just ride along the park connector. Yeah, so huge cycling path. You saw this cycling path. In total, it's about 1,002. Okay, cycle park. You can park your cyclists there. All right. So you can circle this. This is all the cycling routes. Okay. Something you need to take note is very interesting. You saw these facilities here. Bicycle lift location. Amazing. Not one, but many. You saw this? It's huge enough for you to put your bicycle inside the lift. It's catered for that requirement. So these are all the various points. One point at the town plaza. And this point B2 to level 4, we call it the E deck, which you can, E deck is where Pasir Ris 8 level 4 is. Direct access to the retail is direct access, B2, B1, L2. So say for example, maybe you're tired, you just take a lift down, buy something nice, okay, and go up to your own unit. Yeah. And for the privacy side, all right, privacy side from the, we call it the block lobby, all right. For example, to residential is level 3 and level 4. Share with you a little bit here. So there's another leaf, we call it the bicycle leaf location, all right. So in short, for cyclists, big plans for you. A very dedicated plan, not just for commuter, but also for cyclists. Yeah, it's a bicycle, parking, and end of the trip facilities. Amazing. I saw this. It's not about the bicycle. It's about the, structure drive behavior. When you have all this structure that is so easily reachable, somehow you want to bond with your children. I don't know whether it is true for you. You want to, maybe just go down. Okay, so this is what money cannot buy. Yeah, what money cannot buy. So it's in addition to amazing facilities that you're going to see in Pasir Ris 8, but at the same time, you got all these amenities that's within your doorstep, which you are enjoying essence of living, okay, within the Pasir Ris 8. Okay, these are the leaf. Remember earlier on I mentioned each leaf, one block, there's leaf. So this is the leaf for all the respective area. So this is the leaf lobby. Okay, it serves the level 1, level 3, level 4, and level 10. Some of the units all the way up to level 10, some all the way up to 11. So each got one. And you got, so this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 2 more. These 2 more is to serve you better, to provide this all need access card and intercom. So this will provide the privacy and security for your units without being disturbed. Yeah, without being disturbed. And at the same time, these 2, right, let you enjoy. If you happen to come to level 4, you want direct access to B1 and B2 easily, you can come over here as well. Yeah, but of course, you can also go all the way down to level 1. Okay, go all the way down to level 1. You already hit the retail also, just that you are at level 1. Yeah, so it's very easily accessible. Okay, integrated. So take a look at the retail and the polyclinic. This is at level 2. This is the polyclinic at level 2. All right, polyclinic at level 2. This is the green central walkway for you to enjoy all the way direct to the park. All right, to the park and the beach. Remember, 2.4 kilometer is about 6 round the stadium for IPPD guy who knows about this. Okay, so if you recall, okay, how you are driving in. So for those who drive in, let's imagine now you're at level 1. You drive along. You drive along the Pasir Ris 8. Yeah, you drive along the Pasir Ris 8. You come into this residential car park to level. You come into this is still at level 1. You make a turn. You saw this turn here at level 2. Okay, you make a turn here at level 2. And once you hit the level 2, up you go. You hit level 3. Yeah, you hit level 3. That is where level 3, you'll be greeted with this guardhouse, main drop-off. And for residents, you can go directly to the respective block that's near you and take a lift all the way up. All right, all the way up to your respective units. And a picture speaks 1,000 words. Take a look at these images. It's amazing. Okay, two times size the mall of White Sand. Okay, for you to enjoy is just right below you. Yeah, just right below you. Okay, as you can see from here, this is the images. This is level 1, where the MRT is. And it is so well thought out that the distance from here all the way to Pasir Ris 8 is meant to be maximized so as to reduce the noise to the minimum. Yeah, and this is an open, we call it open air MRT. So as you cascade up, okay, as you cascade up, level 2, okay, this is level 1, this is level 2. As you cascade up to level 2, that's where the green, remember, the central green way is for you to link all the way up to the Pasir Ris Park. And not only that, here are all the nice eateries. It's like nice eateries, alfresco dining, etc. All this line up all here. You see the cascading, cascading green oasis. That is the idea. They want to make sure that the nature harmonizes with the architectural. The overall theme takes into consideration a coastal theme. So you realize the architectural is like a coaster, okay, brown color, okay, brown color theme, okay, that's nested within the green and the blue. And you cascade up, that is the level 3. The level 3 is where the residential car parking is. So it's very well thought of. Residential will go to the level 3. Whereas for those who visit the retail, they go into, they'll enter from the Pasir Ris Central, they'll go down to the basement car park. Yeah, so it's totally separated. So there's privacy, yet you enjoy the seamless connection. And yep, here is the whole deck area where Shima, the award-winning architect, designed the whole level deck 4 with the 5 important zones, which I'm coming in shortly now, right? Pretty soon. Okay, Town Plaza. This is the first Town Plaza that's double volume. Okay, huge double volume. Okay, in fact, it has a amphitheater at level 1M. Yeah, so it's for us to feel that spaciousness. All right, it's fronted by this heritage garden in front. Very nice for us to bond. All right, for us to bond, for us to enjoy space, enjoy living. So you can see the big screen here. I think for those who've been to, if you happen to been to Pasir Ris Tampines Hub, you know there was something similar. They call it Tampines Hub. There's a big TV where sometimes every Friday but of course now COVID, they didn't do that anymore. Okay, I remember bring my kids over. Okay, certain Friday, you know, they open they'll on that screen movie. Okay, nice screen movie. So all the family members can have a nice KFC, and after that you just sit down there free of charge, enjoy the nice natural ventilation. So it's something like that that's going to happen at Pasir Ris and right all the way down to your doorstep. Okay, that's the images as you step out from the MRT. Okay, that is the additional more that you're going to see. It's going to transform the whole area. Okay, it's going to transform the whole area. And in 2030, that's when the LTA, remember 980 million, we call it a cross island line. It become not just a normal MRT. It is a MRT interchange. So it adds whole value to the whole area there. With this transformation, it's going to be a landmark. It's going to be an iconic development, and this will have a huge implication on the subsequent surrounding properties. Okay, just give you an example. For those who is aware, Marina area. Okay, before the Marina Bay Sands is up, right, then was that iconic building called the Sail at Marina, right? Then subsequently, that's where there are more amenities coming up. And of course, when all the amenities more and more coming up, okay, the value slowly appreciate. Okay, likewise for all this. So imagine this, you're not buying under transformation. You're not buying after transformation. Think about it this way. You're not buying, you're in the midst of transformation. In the midst of transformation. So when you're in the midst of transformation, and when all this haven't completed yet, when all these are completed, what will happen to the value? And in fact, when all these are completed, what will happen to the land cost? Remember the 4 plot we mentioned? Just any one or 2 plot. Okay, how much would that be? That is the exit plan that usually we also think about it. That is important. The retail interior through the block link, through the block link to give you a perspective, an idea. Okay, so you can go all the way up. That is the MRT, and you can go to the left 1M. That is where the polyclinic is, and also the bus stop is. And you go to the B2. Once you go to the B2, is where the supermarket and where the we call it the cross island line, is very nicely integrated in this whole development. All right. And as you can see from this perspective here, all right, the interior as well at the B2, to give you a feel how huge it is for you to enjoy the kind of lifestyle, okay, with your families without stepping too far, okay, from your home. So I hope today this session give you an idea, okay, give you an idea about the interior, about the lifestyle at Pasir Ris 8. So remember to go further. The overall design concept, they also want to make sure that the community is connected, all right? But how to bring the active seaside feel into your home? Okay, I'm very excited to share later, because just now I'm sharing you more on exterior, remember? More on the exterior. Okay, that coastal theme, remember that brown color thing, okay, that integrates with the blue and the brown cascading down to the level 1. So the one is the outside view, yeah? Outside view. So let's go a little bit more deeply, because I'm going to go into the inside view already. Inside view is where you stay inside, all right? So this architect, right, DCA, they want to take the elegant form, all right? It's a very simple, elegant form that's not overpower. They call it subtle luxury, okay? So simple means nice, all right? They want to put all the amenities under one roof. So in this case, it's the level 4E deck. They want to bring the natural materials into the developments. They remember we are near the beach, we're near the sea. They want to make sure that the lounge is near the sea, so to speak, but it's actually side by side to the pool. Yeah, side by side to the pool. So we realize the theme takes on the coastal feel. So within the gym area, you can gym by the pool in this case. Okay, gym by the pool. So that is some of the things that they wanted. Remember, community. They want to create a space that relates. The relates means what? Means the toddlers, the kids can relate to the papa, mama. So they create a kids club. Okay, it's amazing. A condominium purposely create a kids club. Have you ever heard a kids club? Usually it's only a clubhouse, but they create this so that the multi-generation family can bond together. Okay, the papa, mama, the akong, ama, and also the toddlers. So these are all the space that they are creating. So if you look at this whole perspective site plan here, all right, where all the blocks are being arranged, all right, all the blocks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, generally it's in 2 areas. We call it the Club 8, okay, which is the adult club, and also the Akong Ama club. And the other one is our toddlers and our children club. So you got 2 key focus here. Yeah, 2 key focus with a signature tree right at the center to remind us of the nature. All right. And not only that, there will be also a buyer pond on the left for us to enjoy the nature, the api feel, api river, back to the Pasir Ris 8. And it created 5 zones, which I'm going to go into detail shortly. All these 5 zones is to create space for you to enjoy different feel. Okay, enjoy different feel. Where are the 5 zones? Garden zone, wellness, welcoming zone, for you to have a forest walk, mist feel. All right, when you come in, you are coming into the retreat area already. Okay, reading zone for you, a quiet moment, and a relaxed zone for you to reinvigorate yourself. Okay, for the next challenging day. Okay, to earn more for your family. All right. Okay, so this is the perspective of the level 4. This is the whole Club 8. All right, whole Club 8. The whole idea is to bring the archipelago. They call it the archipelago feel, from what the architect mentioned, like a small little island as well. Small little island. Okay, with greens and the blues that's separated. And this is the signature tree that reminds us back to the nature. Right? So generally, what are the key facilities for us to bond together? Right? As you can see from this club number 8, we want to bond with, we call it a BBQ pavilions on the left. You got 2 pavilions, one at the seaside, one at the terraces. At the same time, for those who are unhappy or happy, who likes to sing, okay, you can go to this song room 1 and song room 2. Okay, song room 1 and song room 2. This is the signature tree we are mentioning. And especially now with COVID, work from home, co-working lounge at this area here. Later I'm going to show you the interior. There's a gourmet kitchen, huge gourmet kitchen, and a huge club lounge. There's also a gym by the pool. You get to see this 50-meter lap pool, 4-lane, 50-meter lap pool. And on the left, you got this social pool, okay, couple with jacuzzi. And this is the, we call it the RP pond. RP pond for one to enjoy close to the nature. And this is the whole kids club area, okay, where they can run about, they can do wall climbs. They're amazing club also, as well as an adventure area for the kids to bond with the papa, mama, and akong, mama. All right. So in addition to the amenities that we have outside, so they take on the feel of a beach, sun on the beach, energy, sandy feel. They also wanted that vibrant color, big graphics. So this is where they are going to bring into the very developments. Okay, bring into the very developments, as you can see from all this color scheme. Okay, this will be incorporated into the gym area, and the sandy coastal feel will be incorporated into the gourmet's kitchen, where they can engage your private chef over here. Yeah, so that's that kind of feel. And the seaside feel is where you get to see from this clubhouse. Okay, this is a concierge area to serve the resident needs. There's walk-in pods, and there's a meeting room that just behind this wall, sandy beach theme, okay, for you to enjoy, and some pantry and some nice stool for you to just rest and relax there, to have a nice coffee with your friends, or do your journaling, writing. So this is a private kitchen, very tastefully done up. Okay, it gives you the flexibility of putting, you see how many tables? 5, 6 is about 5 each, about 10 to 12. Okay, 10 to 12 dining table. For those who, you can even partition it if you want to for a smaller group gathering. Yeah, smaller group gathering. So it's a fully equipped kitchen. You can get a private chef to do a nice meal for your loved one. Yeah. So as you can see from the another part, remember about the kids club. All right, with it, I'm going to show you the 3 dimension. It's amazing. Okay, for the kids to play with interactive rooms, they get their own pool deck. So the daddy and mommy don't disturb them, right? So this is the daddy and mommy pool deck. This is the kids pool deck. They have their own pool deck, own party room, own huge, we call it the children play area, wall climb, toddlers, as well as the grill area. Okay, the grill area is for papa and mama and akong and ma to relax there, or let them enjoy the adventure pool, because you know how energetic our children can be. Yeah, so it's for you to bond with them at the facilities. So this will give you a perspective. That's the club, okay, the kids club for them to enjoy. Okay, it takes on the interactive play here. You saw this, as well as the toddler playing around at this whole area here. You can already see the images, how the lifestyle in Pasir Ris is already. Yeah, so this is where you can enjoy here, enjoy a nice beer, a nice Coke, while looking at how your child grow. Okay, enjoy the kids adventure in this whole area here. And that's where they can enjoy the more adventurous part, where they do some wall climbing, okay, at this whole area here. So that will give you an idea about how the lifestyle, okay, at Pasir Ris is by award-winning architect Shima and also DCA. Yeah. Okay. How about the plans, the functional plans? Let's take a look at the plan right now. All right. Okay. Show flat. If you go into the show flat, there's this 517. I'm going to highlight key thing. As you enter from the show flat, right, you'll be first greeted with a nice. Okay. The key theme is about personal touch. This high-end developer focus on personal touch, quality, delivery. All right. So what are the few key personal touch that usually, typically, we don't see in other condominium? So this first personal touch, you get to see very nice shoe cabinet. In addition to that, right, there's an umbrella holder. There's also a parcel that's right below. So parcel man can put the parcel there for you. Okay, with without having to see you. Okay, to reduce the contact. Yeah, especially in this COVID world right now. Okay, they also provided a swivel table, swivel universal table. This universal table for you to do either dining, because it's one bedder. Usually one bedder is a couple, a young couple, or maybe a retiree couple, okay, who want to right size, downsize, okay, because all the children are already big. Okay, dining or study, right? And why dining or study? Because the husband can be doing the study here, study table here, and the wife can be here. And this table, right, is a movable one, dresser or study table. So it have a dual use. You realize it's huge space, very huge, very spacious. All right. For example, if you see in the CC area, usually the one bedroom is about 400 over square foot. To give you some perspective, your size is 517 for 1 bedroom. Yeah. For not only that, another personal touch. This is a flexi 4-panel wall. So you can shift the 4-panel walls all the way to this area here. You can expand. The main idea is for you to expand, to have the flexibility to expand the living area and dining area if you want to, depending on which side you go into. You can also have the flexibility to have more privacy by enclosing it. You see the normal kind of 1 bedroom, they don't focus on this personal touch. It's the normal standard 1 more wall. Yeah. So these are the small little thing that just want to highlight to you. And a very good size, the dimension. Take note, the dimension, the length and the width is estimated. We go to the show flat. Okay, we use our laser distance meter to measure it. It's pretty accurate, but just it's a rough estimation to give you a feel. All right. So how about the 2 bedroom, 710 square foot, the show flat as well? You realize it's very functional. Okay, same thing. They got this universal table. Same thing for the passer. Same thing for this. And you realize that for all the bedrooms, easily you can fit a queen size bed. Not a problem, because the width is huge, 2.1 meter. And you realize for this particular 2 bedroom, right, very big size master, right? Very big size master, right? Compared to a typical one, right? As you can see, this is a 2 bed 1 bath. So 2 bed 1 bath. Let's take a look at the 2 bed 2 bath. All right. So these are all the common. The 2 bed 2 bath. The interesting part is you realize we provided a very traditional enclosed ventilated kitchen. Yeah. So this is a ventilated kitchen, and all the bedrooms you are able to fit a queen size bed. And even for the master, this is a, remember, dual function. Either use it as dresser, or you can do it as a study table. Yeah. So it's a very functional 2 bedroom with end user in mind. Okay, the 3 bedroom premium plus guest, to give you a perspective. Remember we mentioned most of OCR at this size of 1302, right? Usually it's a 4 bedroom, but not for all green. Yeah. But the all green provided this added variety for this group of client if you want to. But we also have 1,000 square foot 3 bedroom to give different group of clientele. Okay, choose what they want. But generally speaking, I want to share with you something that you may do. So some, if they buy 1302, okay, there's a flexibility for you to create 1 more bedroom here if you want to. Okay, because you see the wall here, you can do a mini, but it's a smaller room. It can be a smaller room, it can be an additional study room, right? But there's actually a universal room here already. You see my cursor here? Universal room is a dual access, and this is 1.85 meter. This universal room you can direct as a we call it hobby room, study room, or even maids room. For those who have maids, okay, it will be maids room. The maids will be very happy because it's almost a room with attached, okay, WC. Okay, but if it's not a maids room, let's say for those who didn't get maids, okay, it can become Papa's study room. It can be your children reading room. So there's many flexibility for you to think about. There's a kitchen organizer. Remember about the personal touch? They provided a kitchen organizer here. An amazing part is this L-shaped mirror. Okay, I don't call it mirror, it's a transparent glass. Okay, this transparent glass is very useful for a housewife, because a housewife, when they are doing their when they cook and when they are working at the kitchen, right, they'll be able to oversee what their children are doing. So safety is important. We'll be able to see this. And the other key thing, if you realize all the 3 bedrooms, they're all facing outward, nice view. Yeah, nice view. And for the bedroom, it's also bigger size than the typical condominium. Typical condominium usually is 9 square meter. Some even slightly lesser. All right. This is 9.8 and 9.7. And the master bedroom is huge, 20 square meter. You see this circle here? You can put a study room. You can put a study table here if you want to. You can even convert it into a wardrobes if you want to. And if you realize, this particular master bedroom come with a walk-in wardrobes. Ladies and gentlemen, come with a walk-in wardrobes. Yeah. So generally, this is the layout for 3 bedroom plus guest. And one thing to take note, the universal room I mentioned earlier on, it comes with a window, naturally ventilated. Yeah. So this is the 3 bedroom. How about the 4 bedrooms? Okay, 4 bedrooms, generally, it come with an enhanced specification. Okay, even better specification like wine chiller, etc. Later, I'll run you through the provisions. And one thing to take note, for those who buy 4 bedroom, you may think, hey, maybe I want to collect rental income. So how are you able to collect rental income? Okay, the private lift, as you come out from here, right? If you have to do a 2 partition here, 1 partition, 2 partition, then you create a door here. Okay, this will be a dual key without affecting the privacy. All right, this is your flexibility. If you want to, you use the rental income covered here. Later, I'm going to show you the rental income. You'll be amazed. The rental income can cover substantially or even fully the interest component, okay, of your whole development here. Of course, depending on the age, okay, and the tenure that you're getting, etc. So this space is huge, okay, spacious, can incorporate study or additional wardrobes areas. And this guest room, you come with another guest room, okay, naturally ventilated. And the amazing part, did you realize one thing? All the 4 bedrooms are all outward facing. So you don't see one more of the room that's backward facing. Yeah, sometimes you see some of the layout, right? One of the room is backward facing. So this is all outward facing. Number 6, premium. Okay, why I say premium? Because if you go to the OCR project, right, usually you see Electrolux. For all green, they usually do a lot of high-end developments. They're giving you Bosch. Okay, it's a higher grade appliances. So let's take a look at all the finishes here. Okay, as you can see from the 1 and the 2 bedrooms, okay, these are all, we call it the Hope is 60, all right? The 2 bedroom premium onward, let's take a look at Hope, it's 90, it's bigger, all right, this one. Okay, for the 2 bedroom premium up, all right, is using a gas hob, all right? Induction, that is for the 1 and 2 bedrooms, okay, 1 and 2 bedrooms. And the other oven, standard for all, okay, the fridge, 4 bedroom has a bigger fridge, 4 bedroom has a washer cum dryer, enhanced spec. 4 bedroom has a beer chiller, wine and beer chiller. And for the 3 bedroom premium, for the 2 bedroom premium and 3 bedroom, you realize you got this Haku ceiling fan. Okay, you can choose the position of your fan, very interesting one. Okay, to your liking. If you go to the show flat, you'll see the nice fan there. Okay, you can choose the position. So that's the enhanced upgraded version of the appliances. Okay, another upgraded version to share with you, the sanitary wares and fittings. Okay, if you start to see this brand 𝐿𝐴 and 𝐿𝐵 and 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐿𝐴, usually are given to the mid-end and the high-end. But for OCR, okay, all green is giving all this specification. Okay, simple, elegant. Okay, upgraded version. So as you can see, all this will be incorporated within the whole unit. Okay, it is a smart home, so as to ease your daily convenience, like a smart aircon. Yeah, you can check the status of aircon. You can turn off remotely if you want to. You can book the facilities. Remember the gourmet kitchen if you want to. Okay, smart parcel locker and a smart door, right? And smart community. So it's to ease your convenience. It's a smart home. And what are the design concepts? Remember, we also want to bring the whole design concept of the coastal theme, not only just the exterior, but also the interior. So for the 1 bedder, right? For the 1 bedder, as you can see from this 1 bedder, focus on light, bright, airy. It's like beach area. And for the 2 bedder, is that the mangrove area where take a darker tone, bold and intense. When you walk through, sometimes you don't know what is in front, yeah, but you feel the nature, bold. So it will be a more of a bold color, you know. And of course, the 3 bedder up, you realize the forested park feel, the more zippy family, okay, multi-generation family. So each got its own theme. Just take note on that. So bring it together. That is where Pasir Ris 8 is. So just now I mentioned about the floor plan. Now I'm going to show you the 3-dimension. Okay, 3-dimension view. So this is, as you can see from this, okay, this is the timbered stone. Okay, timbered stone. As you can see, this is the pull-out dining table. Remember the silver universal table I mentioned? This is the table. And this is when you open up, this is the area here, the shoe cabinet and the umbrella holder. You saw this parcel here I mentioned? You can put your parcel here. Yeah, you can put your parcel here. And you can see this, this is the multi-purpose, or call it the dresser table, or the study table. Yeah, so you give you a nice perspective. When you see the show flat, you'll be wowed by the sizes. You'll be wowed by the size and the feel of it. So let me show you more on the other one. Okay, so this is the 2 bedroom, 710 square foot. 710 square foot. So as you can see, this is a bigger form of swivel pull-out dining table, or bigger than the one bedder. Okay, and there's an ironing board. Okay, this ironing board is given to the 2 bedrooms, as you can see from here, for you to iron your clothes. Seamless kitchen shine, the seamless kitchen, and this is the 3 bedder. Okay, remember the kitchen organizer I mentioned? That is the kitchen organizer for you to organize your material here. Engineered stone. Okay, amazing part, if you close this walk-in wardrobes, right behind it, there's a nice full glass mirror for personal grooming. Something like that. Okay, so now you're inside lah. You go inside here, look at, okay, inside. It's very amazing. And smart storage area. Okay, this is the Haku fan, right? So that will give you a feel on the personal touch things that they do for you. Okay, this is the enhanced spec, the wine and the beer chillers, the budget washlet for master bath, Duravit rimless sensor wash slim budget washer, right? It's provided for. Okay, so if you, in a nutshell, let's take a look at the provision. So generally, this is the seamless kitchen sink provided for all. Okay, kitchen organizer is for the 3 bedroom premium and 4 bedrooms, all right? And satin glass kitchen cabinet door panel is for the 4 bedder. Yeah. So for this, remember the swivel dining table. For the swivel dining table at ironing board, for all the 2 bedders, take notes. It's all provided. It's all provided for you. Yeah, 2 bedders. So it's an additional touch for the 2 bedders. All right. For the 2 bedroom premium is the normal traditional table that we usually use. This one is provided for the 2 bed and the 1 bath. Okay, looking at this provision chart, take a look at this provision chart. Okay, the key thing to take note, the gas for the 1 and the 2 bed is the normal induction, normal induction, and for the 2 bedroom premium up is all hob. Okay, all hob. All right, and enhanced specification, you can clearly see the ticks here. It's coming from the 4 bedrooms. Additional washer, dryer, wine chiller, ceiling fan. Okay, and there's budget. Of course, the 3 bedroom comes with ceiling fan as well. Yeah. Okay. Okay, take a look at the lobby. Security. Okay, for the Resi E deck B2 to level 4, level 1 to level 3 with intercom for visitor level 1 and level 3. It's all card access, ladies and gentlemen. All card access. The card access and intercom level 1, level 3. Visitor is also level 1 and level 3. Okay, landscaping. Okay, now architects all the way down to the units. Now we are talking about the whole landscaping. Okay, look at this picture again. Remember, it's back to this theme. Okay, back to this theme. So the 𝐏𝐚𝐬, right? The award-winning 𝐏𝐚𝐬, the archipelago feel. Okay, it's inspired by this archipelago. They call it the domescape, all right? The estuarium. Okay, the main idea is about relation. They're relating the water that links to the sea. Okay, relating the water that links to the sea. So it wants us to have that link, okay, within the Pasir Ris A. So it's created by having 2 zones. One is the creative zone that focuses on active, fun, play, recreational, and amusement. And the other one is the retreat zone. All right. So when you step into that very development, you already feel the retreat feel. Remember the theme that we saw earlier on, the large, living, peace, tranquil, and wellness. So these are the things they want to achieve. So let's go into the creative zone directly. Okay, as you can see from the creative zone, the clubhouse and the swimming pool is inspired by this images. You saw the images. So inspired by this, and they created that clubhouse and the swimming pool that looks alike, okay, from the impression. To give you that retreat feel once you step into it, okay, when you step into this very clubhouse. And night, that is the tranquil feel that you get to see. That is the social pool. That is the 50-meter lap pool. And the social pool, can you see the light color, white color here? It's for you to laze around here to do your nice jacuzzi, okay, over this whole area here. Yeah. And this is the earlier articulation I mentioned before, how it links from level 1 all the way up to the developments. How about the kids club? The kids club comes with their young multi-generation, sometimes papa, the akong ama want to play with the kids, etc. All this. So they need to be very colorful, okay, very fun. So they bring this into this Pasir Ris 8. Saw that? So we bring the bold color into it. Yeah, the colorful big graphic colors into it. So that is the adventure area. Okay, that is the resting area, while the adults can look after the kids while they are playing, okay, cheerfully there. And the retreat zone comes with a few important things. As you can see from the first one, garden, wellness, welcome, reading, relax, and bio pond. All right, bio pond. Let's start with the garden. Okay, the garden, there's urban. If you realize garden, we're referring to this side plan here. Yeah, side plan here. So it is that feel that multiple garden characters they want to bring into Pasir Ris 8. So the multiple gardens, small pockets, enchanted secret garden here and there for you to enjoy. Yeah, for you to enjoy the whole greenery feel. And the wellness, for one to keep fit. You saw this? So all these youngsters here keeping fit. So there must be some area here, you see, for Pasir Ris 8 residents to do something alike. So they bring this near to the pond area here. The main idea is for this to become a multi-purpose area where while you're sitting here doing reflection, okay, while you're sitting here doing reading or you're doing some light exercises, you're near to the pond, okay, the Bayer pond. So that is the kind of level they're thinking, right? And also the dune, the welcome zone. This is the welcome zone. You saw this welcome zone like a forest view. You saw this forest view? So they put this forest mist walk for you. So when you come in, you're being welcomed, okay, into this whole retreat. You saw the mist here. You saw that whole board all the way leading to the long clubhouse. So it's to give you that very feel that is very welcoming. Welcoming. And the reading zone where to inspire our mind. Okay, that is that different architecture that inspire our mind. Okay, we have something like this. Very interesting pot on the water on the island feel for you to enjoy some nice reading with a fan over there. Yeah. And last but not least, relaxing. Okay, relaxing feel, quiet corners. You realize not many people, but certain enchanted quiet corners like this. Okay, for you to do some relaxation. Okay, without anyone disturbing you. All right. Bayer pond is what we mentioned. The api pond. They also bring the concept in, following a ABC concept, active, beautiful, clean concept into this very development here in Pasir Ris 8 as well. So that is that feel. Can you feel that? You enter a mini bio pond as you walk through it. Yeah. So as not only that, level 4, go all the way up to level 8. They bring the garden all the way up to the sky. Okay, level 8, for you to enjoy all this tranquil feeling. All right, tranquil feeling for you to enjoy all this sitting arrangement, having a books to read, having a Starbucks. Okay, not 1 but 5. So you can go to either of these 5 areas here to enjoy this sky garden. Yeah, so that is Shima. All right, Shima, the award-winning architect. Okay, very lastly, besides the architecture concept you already feel, okay, most important, I want to very quickly cover this. Are there any rental premium, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, which I covered in part 1. So I should cover very quickly. The premium, as you can see from Bedok Residences, Watertown, Helium, one thing for sure, you look at the per square foot. Facts and figures, no hard rocket science. You get to see that there is premium. Yeah. And if you look at the recent transaction all the way to 2021, Q2, $3.91, that is for Bedok Residences. The premium is about 23% to 64%. Very interestingly, when we do this research, because we are combing all the nearby condos within 1 kilometer, okay, from the integrated developments. So that is for Bedok Residences. How about Watertown? Consistent with that earlier premium, it does shows that integrated development, this is from Q2 2020 to Q2 2021. The premium is about 11% to 39%. Very interestingly, Park Central is very near to Watertown. It's about 5 minutes walk only. Okay, but yet Watertown still command about 11% premium, right? So if you look at the Helium Residences, the premium is about 25% minimum. all the way up to 98%. So this is for integrated development that's within one click, okay, from the integrated developments. How about this one? North Park Residences in Yishun, something consistent, about 18% and 56%. This 3.73 per square foot. And compared to the rest, it's within 2 clicks. So that is the rental premium that generally we see in integrated developments. So this is in a nutshell the rental premium for integrated developments. So how about Pasir Ris 8 having an area that's a lot of strong tenant pool, as you can see from this orange color and the blue color and the purple color, these are all the potential tenant pool. How would that translate? So let's take a look at the current not mixed development, because there's no big mixed development currently. The 1 bedroom is about 2,000 to 2,006, 2,006 to 3,005 for 2 bedroom. 3 bedroom is about 3,002 to 3,008, and the 4 bedroom is about 3,007 to 4,004. Okay, these figures are all from URA. You can just go into the URA, very updated. It's April transaction, it's June transaction. Today is June, so it's June-April transaction. June-April transaction. These are all the data, 2000 to 2006, all nearby Pasir Ris 8, yeah? Ranging from Dines all the way down to Coco Palm. How about the 3-bedder? Very strong rental, 3,002 to 3,008. And the 4 bedrooms, 3,008 to 4,000, 4,004, yeah? So in a nutshell, this is the rentability. Based on facts and figures, it does suggest that integrated mixed development has, okay, a higher rentability and higher rental premium. Okay, last but not least, price. Okay, what is the price? Okay, to answer this very question, the last part of the scope, okay, is about comparing without hard feelings, the comparables. Take note, currently the developer haven't yet released the official price. So what we can do is the comparable analysis. So let's take a look at the comparable analysis for such development that you already see. Okay, so in a nutshell, let's take a look from here. 𝐏𝐚𝐬𝐫, recent bid is 1118. It's going to be selling at 1,009 to 2,000. It's an OCR. Tanah Merah, 1,007 to 1,008 estimated, because the land bid is 930. Remember, our land cost is almost 840. We got that land cost advantage. Okay, we got the land cost advantage. So think about these two OCR project, which is going to be launched, like Tanah Merah, going to be launched soon. Maybe maybe half a year from now, it's going to be launched at 1,718. And Tanah Merah is a smaller mixed development, OCR also, versus Pasir Ris 8. So what kind of price do you think is a good price? It's something that for us to ponder, okay? So for us to ponder, very important. And how about 𝐏𝐴𝐚𝐬𝐫, 1,009 to 2,000, 2,000 per square foot. Sengkang Residences, integrated development, is highest per square foot achieved is 1915, and the average is 1715. How about those not mixed development? Not mixed development, Park Clementes, the garden residences, the Florence residences, already reaching the 16XX to 18XX per square foot. So that is for the whole OCR. If you look at the RCR, already reaching 2,000, 19 to 2004. This is the RCR. Apple comparison, we should be focusing on the yellow color. Yeah, the yellow color. So all this summary is being backed up by all the data that you see right now. See my cursor? It is all from the URA transactions, caveat transaction, from 2020 Q4 to 2021 Q2, the recent transaction. As you can see, just give you an idea, Park Clementes, OCR not mixed development, meaning within that time study, there's 247 transactions. So average prices achieved is 1651, even for not mixed development. Okay, not mixed development. All right. So the data will give you an idea about what should be a prices for what should be a good time. Okay, to go in. And this is the Woodley Residences 2468 is about 2187 to 2468. This is the RCR. Okay, how about Sengkang Residences? Apple comparison 1773 to 1915. So these are the recent caveats, as you can see from here. Recent caveats. All right. So if you go up further, 1742 to 1826, Park Clementes, not mixed development. And this one, Florence, Hougang, 1,007 to $1,800 per square foot. And this one is Garden Residences, Serangoon, 17042 to 1831. Money is getting smaller, yeah. And Bedok Residences, 10 years old already, 10 years old, is about 1505 to 1570. And North Park, Yishun, 1554 to 1715. This is a 6-year-old development at Yishun, 6-year-old. And Park Places, okay, this is a RCR. It's about 1009 to 2000. This one is 6-year-old already, 6-year-old. And to give you an idea, this is the 𝐼𝐸𝐿𝐴 land bid, 𝐼𝐸𝐿𝐴 land bid, an article from the Straits Times. The new EC recently also have reached record high, right? So this is from the analysts. They have to sell at 1009 to 2000, yeah, because of the land bid 1118 per square foot. Okay, let's take a look at the bidder. Total of 15 bidders, 15. Okay, this is 15 bidders for the Tanah Merah 930. Okay, 930. Did you realize it's consistent? This is also 15 bidders for the 𝐼𝐸𝐿𝐴. And the first 3 bid all above 1000. So it shows huge resilience. That means developers are very confident on the mid-term to long-term. Mid-term to long-term. Because land is getting more expensive. Why? Because billions of dollars are being pumped into the land, right? Into Singapore. So you'll see a new normal in 𝐼𝐸𝐿𝐴 prices about 2 years from now. And that is also another exit plan. Why is that so? Because why? Because when OCR start to normalize at 19,2000, currently it become an opportunity if you are able to enter something attractive. Tanah Merah next time you'll be seeing is 1718, no longer like last time already. Tanah Merah 17 and 18 because the land bid is 930 per square foot per plot ratio. So what is considered an attractive price considering the new data? 𝐼𝐸𝐿𝐴 and Tanah Merah, Sengkang, especially these two. These are the catalysts. What is considered a good buy? Okay, from our analysis, we feel that so long we don't let emotion stir us, any price I think we don't based on the data, any price that's below 1007, we think it's a good buy. But take note, it is not an official price. All right, we purely based on hard facts and figures, as you can see from here. Okay, land cost 1118, yeah, and the land cost 930, and these are all the per square foot. So any price below 1007, we personally feel that it is a good buy. So we'll wait quietly and confidently on the official price. And thank you very much, everyone. The launch is on this 10 July. Take note, because it's by ballot basis. So if you wanted to have less crowd and more safety with less people, you can actually come at the weekday. Because no difference, because they open 10 July all the way to 21 July, okay, by 1 hour slot. So 10 to 21. So on the 24 is where ballot booking is. So be it you come earlier or later, okay, it's the same because the developer want to be fair for all the buyers. It'll be by ballot basis. So for those who wanted to have less people, more safety, you can come on the weekday. And the last slot for weekday is 9 p.m. Okay, they extended 1 more hour, 9 p.m. Okay, to cater for more visitor to come into the show plan. All right, thank you so much, everyone. So many of you are here today, and you stay throughout. Okay, now it's 9:37. Okay, I pass on back to Vicky.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ryner. Thank you for this short notice. We have got all the information fresh from the developer just yesterday, and Ryner put all together to brief you today. Yes. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Vicky. Just one thing. I think I saw one important question. Yeah. I think there's one buyer who asked, are there information about Tenamix? Okay, Tenamix give all of you the confidence. The mall will be fully managed by All Green. Okay, that means no, they are not selling the retail strata title. It's going to be fully managed by All Green. Yeah. And if you want to know the quality of All Green are managing a mall, right, please visit Great World City. If you happen to like it or not like it, you'll know from the experience you go to the Great World City. I hope I answer your question, Philip. Yeah, back to Vicky again. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yes, indeed, the mall is managed by All Green, and you'll see the quality of the tenant mix. If you have not visited Great World, do make a trip and, you know, feel the difference there. So yes, indeed, convenience is the essence of living, which you can find in Pasir Ris 8. So a very rare, fully integrated development, not to be missed.